So go ahead and open a new tab in your browser window and navigate over to github.com. That's GITHUB.com. Now GitHub, you can think of it as a place where we can back up our Git repositories. Okay, and a repository, again, that's just a snapshot of our actual application. So GitHub has become a lot more than just a place for backing up your code. It is a place where you can share your code with other developers. It almost, when you set up your account at GitHub, it almost serves as a resume for all the kind of work that you've done with web development or other kinds of programming. So what you want to do is set up a free account. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So pick a username and then your email and a password, and then just sign up for a free account. And then once I hit sign up, I was taken to this page here. So just make sure that you're going with the free account. It should be automatically chosen for you. And then I'm just going to hit finish sign up. And so now we're here on the actual GitHub homepage. This is our account page. So what we're going to do from here is we need to take a couple of steps here. We need to allow Nitrous to communicate with GitHub. Okay, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to go over back to Nitrous, and I'm going to right click on this boxes link right up here. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to hit open link in new tab. You can also just command click with a Mac to do the same thing. So I'm going to right click, open link in new tab, and you should have a new tab open now with your boxes screen. So we're back here in the boxes screen, and what we're going to do is just click on this meter right here, this Nitrous meter that you've got here. So I can click on that, and it's going to take me to my bonus screen. Now keep in mind, Nitrous might change their interface over time, so this might look a little bit different for you, but that's okay. I'm going to address that in a second. Just bear with me for now. So I'm going to go over here, and if you're seeing this, you should be able to see this Connect GitHub link right here. So I'm going to click on that. And since we were already logged into GitHub, we don't have to log in again. It brings us back to GitHub. It opens a new tab up here. And we see this authorize application screen. I'm just going to hit authorize application, this button down here. So now that it's done that, we're back at Nitrous and we're seeing that GitHub has now been connected. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm just going to close that out, and what I can do is go over here to my GitHub account again at github.com and go to settings at the top right. That's what this gear icon is. And then click on SSH keys here. And what we need to see is that a Nitrous SSH key has been added here. And so far nothing's been added. If you go down here to applications, you should see Nitrous down here showing up. And that means we did that first step right. But now we need to add this SSH key. And so we can do that in a number of ways. We could just add it manually by typing add, and then or clicking this add button here, going back to Nitrous, and then typing a special command here. We can type cat tilde /.ssh/id underscore rsa.pub. Okay, and that's going to output the actual string for us. And we could just copy this entire string. Make sure you don't copy an extra space at the end. You could copy the entire thing, hit Command-C on a Mac or Control-C on Windows, and paste it in right here. So we could do that, but there's an actual easier way to do this with Nitrous. And you can try this if that doesn't work for you. You can go back to your boxes screen. So I'm going to right-click, open in a new tab. And from here, you should be able to see this public key item right here. Okay, so then click on reveal public key, give it a second, and then just copy it from here, and you could paste it over. You can click this little scissor icon to automatically copy it, and then you can just paste it over right here. Or likewise, and I'm showing you these various ways in case the interface is different for you, you can just click this add to GitHub button. And you'll see now it says added to GitHub. It comes back with that. So there's multiple ways we can do this step, but I just wanted to show you the different ways to do it so that in case, the Nitrous interface has changed for you. So now if I just go back here and refresh, you'll see it's been added since I did that add to GitHub step right there. I clicked on that button. And if you click it again, it'll just come back and say that it's already been added. So again, if that doesn't work for you, you can do it manually. You just copy that long string that we got here, or again, you can produce it right here from the interface by typing this in. So you would copy that long string and you'd go over here to your SSH keys and you would add it manually. You'd type that in right there and just give it any kind of a title that you want to come up with. You could say nitrous, or you can give it the full nitrous box name that you've got. So we don't need to do that since we automatically added it. And there we go. Now that we've done that, we have successfully connected nitrous to GitHub, and we're now able to communicate between both applications. Now, I just want to say, in case that was difficult for you or you were having trouble finding all of these things in the interface, like I said, the interface might change over time as Nitrous develops their application, and GitHub's interface might change as well. If you're having trouble, all you need to do is search in Google for nitrous space GitHub. So search for both words, and you should find a help article from Nitrous where they walk you through the same exact steps we kind of just went through. And they should have the latest version. And if you're still having trouble, you can always just contact their support team and just ask them about how to connect your SSH key from Nitrous to GitHub.